Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we dismantled the papacy. And that's great. At this point, we definitely have some things that we need to handle here. Let's get rid of all of these for the moment. Raise runestone would absolutely be fine. We will definitely raise a runestone for our vanquished foe Hadrianus. You know, we may be humble, but he was the Pope. So we're definitely going to do that. And we're going to put it in Roma. A conquest runestone. Done. Fantastic. Now, we did go up a stress level there because we're humble, but we're going to call a hunt, and that will lose us some stress, bringing us back down. Now, we're going to have to zoom in here. That was spicy. We're going to have to zoom in here and hand out these titles, of course, which we will definitely do. There we go. No problem there. That should get rid of our domain limit issue. It did not. What do we hold that we shouldn't? Do we just need to hand out one extra title over here? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 up there. Yep. Okay, so we just need to hand out, like, Walksbreed. Okay. So we'll grant that out, and we'll also upgrade here. We need to upgrade all of our castles that we can. So we will definitely do so. Fantastic. That's a temple. That is a temple. We're going to grant that away. And also upgrade it to level 2. All of these temples, in fact, should be upgraded to level 2. For some reason, I thought that that would already be happening. But no, it's absolutely not. So we're going to upgrade every single one of these temples to level 2. And what about any towns? Do we have any towns over here? Looks like those are all currently constructed. And this one is constructing as well. Cool. And we're out of cash for the moment. So that'll do. We're going to let our mercenary contracts expire for sure. We can consecrate our bloodline. I think we should. That'll be a lot of stress. But we'll do it. Thanks to my pure devotion and relentless work, I have inextricably bound the holiest of offices of the Asatru. I'm mangling this. Of our faith to the Nefer dynasty. An increasing number of people in the clergy and amongst the faithful have come to think of my family as the chosen caretakers of the holy relic. Just the singular holy relic. And the harbingers of divine will. This is going great. Words are very, very simple. Very simple indeed. So we gain the nickname the Divine, and we gain the trait the Savior. Our fervor increases by 25, 1,000 renown, and a level of splendor increase. That's just free. Like, that's huge. Beautiful. So we're now known as the Divine, and we gained the trait the Savior. And we're now considered famous. Fantastic. We could develop our capital. We're not going to do that. We need to let our stress levels drop. And let our finance levels come up a bit. So we can ransom off some prisoners, and let's just go ahead and do that, I think. We are going to go into our prisoner tab and mass ransom everyone that we can. We can transfer this guy over. Done. Illegal training, huh? 52%. Let's see what we get. Popular outrage. Okay, sure. Well, let's try to ransom again. We'll ransom these 5, hopefully. Okay, we'll try it again. That's 4 more. We return home in disappointment. We didn't manage to get anything there. Sad. Okay, so at this point we have some cash. We're going to come in over here and continue to work on upgrading our castles. That will be necessary. We'll build some hound pens here. We will build some meadows, barns and storehouses. And then in Buckingham, we are short on being able to upgrade our aviaries. But we'll have enough for that very soon. Sure, show in the Duke. He'll bring 50 gold with, and that gives us almost enough to build our aviaries. Done. Let others handle it. Just bring me the carcass. We'll take the gold. Cool. So these merc companies have been dismissed. That's absolutely fine. We don't care about that. Every single holding in both of our duchies, actually, is currently constructing, except for up here. We're not building up here just yet. And we should. We're lacking 91 gold. Anyone else we can ransom? Yes, actually. It wasn't a lot of gold, but it was a little bit. Now, we'll have to get rid of that spear. But yeah, this is going to be 170 gold. This guy became our friend, apparently. Actually, this lady. Sure. We're going to, talk to our confidant. That's not how you pronounce that. Our confidant. And we should actually do that again. There we go. We've confided in our wife, and that's completely fine. No problem there. We will now upgrade our hunting grounds in our capital, and at this time, every single holding is constructing except this one. This one has finished its holding construction. You're proposing an alliance. I decline. For the time being, we're mostly interested in getting these upgrades done. We do need a new steward, and that will be this guy. Cool. And we're also letting our troops regenerate a little bit. Our royal court is now at court grandeur level 7. That's okay. So, 300 gold is what we need, huh? A couple months, then. 2 more months, and we'll be able to get Gore upgrading. And that's absolutely great. We need every upgrade that we can get right now. So let's see what we can get here. There we go. We have enough. And now everything's constructing. Perfect. That's all good. Now we could start thinking about expansion at this point. Oh, and we can also take back one of these castles. I'll go for this one. There we go. We're 8 of 8. Beautiful. Cool. So we can think about expansion, and maybe down into Al-Andalus here. This is all one single duchy, which is insane to me. And we can't hold all of that. Maybe we come down into North Africa, actually. This county is not legal for us to take. Everything else that these guys have is. So if we were to declare on this guy, I'm just wondering. Okay. I don't think we're going to do that for the moment. I'm interested in potentially. We could just do like a county conquer and just work our way around with Mediterranean conquest CVs. It's a little bit more expensive than just a conquer county CV. That's for sure. Is this technically coastal? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's technically coastal. We could also go attack Cyprus. And that wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. We could take Crete and then later come back and take Cyprus. Let's do it. We declared a war on Despot David. That's a really funny name for some reason. I don't know why, but Despot David is amazing. I love it. We're going to raise, I think, just our men-at-arms. Well, he might hire in like a holy order or something. We'll raise a few of these guys. We have some constructions finishing up. We don't really have the cash to get more going, and that's fine. We're just going to get these guys all good to go here. And we should still be positive in cash. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to come down here and land. Fantastic. How are we doing on our technologies anyway? Armillary Sphere in 5 years. Burrs in 10. Okay. That's reasonably fine. We do get a new stewardship perk here, and I'm going to take golden obligations. I would like to get some more cash going here. We can vassalize Earl Sermon here. Sermonson of Ayrshire. How did he become independent? Okay, well, we're going to vassalize him. Consider that done. Fantastic. Okay, so his army is on Crete. And we're being raided. I don't think I care about that, in all honesty. For now, it's okay. We're going to come in over here and eliminate their army. This should not be particularly challenging. Fantastic. And then we're going to just continue to take over the Mediterranean coast. We've already pretty much got this area up here, but we can continue to take over coastal territories all around here. After all, we want to create our coastal empire. So that is our goal. All islands are ours. All coastal territories are ours. Everything else, we don't care about. Okay. So we've got a large breach here, and we should finish this up quite quickly. And then hopefully we can get up here in time to stop them from their siege. We actually won the war. I didn't expect that to end the war. Okay. We'll enforce those demands. He remains the Duke of Crete, but we'll be able to usurp that. And we'll... Oh, I had the wrong thing selected. We'll grant this off, and there we go. We'll then create ourselves, or rather usurp, the Duchy of Crete. That does cost 250 gold, which is a little sad, but that's okay. And then we will grant that duchy. We do have too many held duchies. We will grant that duchy over to this fine gentleman right here. I'm sure he's very trustworthy. Done. We can demand payment from this guy, and we will do so. We can lawfully imprison this guy. I don't think we'll try it. Not right now, anyway. Let's hop up over to our prisoner tab and try to ransom anybody that we can get away with. Cool. 150 gold. We're going to spend that gold, of course, on getting more gold. So there we go. And I would also like to drop our stress level a little bit, but it's okay. I think it's fine. We actually can't upgrade anything here because we don't have burrs done. And we're, of course, missing windmills. So there's no upgrades to be done here. No upgrades to be done here either. There is an upgrade that we can do here. We're done here and done here for the time being. Cool. So we're definitely making good progress on that front. As far as our actual innovations go, burrs will be done in 9 years, and that will be important. We'll get 115 gold here. I love it. And we will get ourselves a farms and fields going here. Cool. How are things looking up this way? The city is under basically constant construction, and we love that. That's absolutely great. We're very, very interested in that continuing. Our concubine is bearing our child. I do want to check in on our succession, actually. Okay. I'm going to disinherit her for now. We may disinherit him as well. I wanted a younger heir rather than an older heir. So that's the goal there. London, we can go ahead and construct a farms and fields in. Cool. And we got some additional taxes there, which is always nice. We can transfer this guy over, and we definitely should do so. Cool. And the question is, what are we going to do now? We could come down over here, actually. We can't take Fazaz. But if we were to come down here and take this island, that would give us a good jumping off point to attack Africa, or the African coast. Now, getting down here is going to be complicated for us because this is Mare Incognitum. You cannot traverse this singular tile. And this is all impassable terrain. So we technically can't get down here by boat. Maybe we'll create an exception where we're allowed to create a corridor right here. That might be for the best. But what can we do here? Okay, we're going to take the Canary Islands. 375 prestige. Let's go. I think we'll depart from Mallorca over here, and we will raise up probably just our men-at-arms, right? This should be pretty small. Yeah. Just our men-at-arms, and they will arrive down here relatively shortly. Meadows have been constructed. Okay, we're going to head up over this way, see if we can construct anything. We can. And so we shall. Beautiful. How are things going up here? I think we can construct here too. So we just had another son, and for now, well, we're actually getting pretty old here. We are 60. We're in poor health. I think that what we're going to do is we're going to disinherit the younger child here. So it'll be just this guy. He's only 2, and he is currently ill. But I think he'll be fine. Oh, okay, he's very curious. And I do actually want to set up his education as well. So we're going to set his education focus to be stewardship. Done. Okay, so we've landed here, and we're at 50% war score instantly. And this siege will wrap up pretty soon. We'll head over here next. If this doesn't end it, it might. There's a possibility. And it did. Beautiful. So we'll enforce those demands, disband our troops, and this should be granted out to a noble of the Norse culture. And now we have a jumping off point over here. Fantastic. What other islands could we potentially go after? This is considered part of the county over here. So that's not an island we can go after. There's definitely Visby. And we probably should go after this one. That's a de jure there. Ah, Count Carl has a claim over everything here. We'll declare that. And apparently we're above our domain limit. Ah, up here. Got it. We'll give that to a noble of the Norse culture. Perfect. And we'll raise up over here. Do we need quantity of troops? No, we don't need a quantity of troops. We just need a quality of troops. So let's go on in here. And that'll be fine. We do have some gold, and I want to spend that on our capital. That will go into these hamlets. Fantastic. And hey, there's legalistic. Beautiful. So our tradition has been established. Legalistic. So at this point, if we were to go into our vassal menu, vassal limit of 100. Yeah, we're at 59 right now, but we can clean that up a lot. So that's absolutely great. We should have no vassal limit issues in this game, in all honesty. Considering what we're planning on having this empire be. So we're going to siege this down nice and quickly, and then we're going to go land on Gotland, and that will fall very quickly as well. Our counselor died of, or rather our courtier died of cancer, I believe. Okay, we do get a stewardship lifestyle perk here, and we're going to take It Is My Domain. Beautiful. We'll extort our subjects, and don't worry, I'll have everyone pay. So we just got 750 gold for that, and we won that siege. We're next going to head up here, and then we're going to come over to our duchy over here, and let's just take a look. Is there anything we can invest in? Currently, that's a negative. Okay. These temples will be finishing up soon. In fact, there will be a lot of things finishing up soon. So that's good. Over here, we can definitely get pastoral lands building. Over here, farm estates. Fantastic. Nothing to be done in a lot of these counties that or rather these holdings that we personally possess. And we're only missing 20 gold for this meadows. Okay, that's fine. We'll get that built now. Okay. War is over. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Cool. So that's now our territory. This is our territory as well. Okay. We've got ourselves a bit of a stranglehold in that regard. So that's cool. There's Malta over here, but that is our territory. It's just rebelling right now. So Cyprus would be what we would go after, but we are truced there. Cool. So I think that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. We'll continue to tick forward here for a little bit. I was thinking about putting a cut in there, and I was like, this is a decent time to do it, but it feels so early. Like, I feel like we've accomplished what we set out to do for this episode, but I don't know. It feels so early. Sure, we'll pay the royal court a visit. That'll give us something to do for a couple minutes here. We'll not allow a cult to rummage through our court. And, our wife, huh? A stern talking to will set her straight. Fantastic. So we got some lifestyle experience there, and I think that we should host a grand feast once we have the cash for that. I should also talk to our confidant. This is actually our daughter, not our wife, but that's fine. My mind is at ease, though. Cool. Farmsteads were constructed in London. That's always great to see. And I'd love to get more of these going, but we need additional cash. We'll get that soon enough. Learn Norse. Impressive. We can demand a payment from Duke Karl, and we will do so. And we have this prisoner that we can ransom, and this prisoner as well that we can ransom. We will definitely do so. 100%. Then we'll come in over here and upgrade our pastoral lance. Cool. And we're starting to see a lot of these that are going to need to be further upgraded. They're not quite at that point yet. So that's fine. I think I am going to go ahead and put that cut in that I talked about, though. So there's just not a lot left that I want to get done this episode, and anything else would be a relatively large undertaking, because we'd be like looking at fighting Aquitaine over here, West Francia up here, or just, you know, like something coastal over this way. Actually, this would be a pretty good one to take. But yeah, that's something we might do in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.